Hey YouTube, it's Leland TV, and I just kind of wanted to go over these baits real quick. We got the Gary Yamamoto 4-inch Fat Ikas in green pumpkin and black flake, and you get about 10 of these suckers in a bag. And for that bag was about either $8 or $9 for what I've seen them for online. Only have seen them online, haven't seen them in store anywhere else. So it's somewhat expensive. But you got to realize also that this is an easy bait to rig. You don't really need much to rig it. You just need a simple EWG hook and fish it weightless. So you end up saving money in that regard. But the durability on these guys, sadly, isn't that great. But because the durability is what it is, you end up getting really great action with these baits that makes it worthwhile. They absolutely just crush smallmouth bass in my experience. Yeah, so again, like the action on these guys it's bananas. I mean, you can just like throw them into the water and they sink down weightless. They almost look like an anemone because you're rigging them upside down. So like, let me take one of these guys out and show you exactly what that looks like. But yeah, so you can see these guys. Now, when you have one of these and you rig it upside down, it's sinking down like that, and you got these tentacles that are just, you know, kind of flapping and doing their thing, you know, on the fall. Yeah, so they're real good. It's sort of like a tube, but it's also sort of like a wacky rig going down. It just really reminds me of how an anemone looks on the way down. You can also kind of fish it like a topwater, and these things will just like skim across the top and sort of like fishing like a grub or something on the top of the water, and I've gotten bites by doing that too. Mostly I just throw these and pitch these baits out into spots with cover and they catch bass like that. I'm sure you can get largemouth with them as well, probably, you know, a bunch of other fish. So far, I've just gotten smallmouth bass with them and rock bass. I like to throw my Fat Ikas on a 7-foot medium heavy Daiwa Arid X. It's a bait caster with 8-to-1 gear ratio. It's a 13 inception, 30-pound Power Pro to a 20-pound fluoro leader. But you can also just use a regular, you know, like 6.6 medium spinning setup, yeah, for finesse with braided line. The beauty of this rig is how simple it is. All you need is a 2 or 3/0 EWG hook, and you can go to town. It's not expensive, you know, no jig heads, no weights, nothing like that. You know, you Texas rig it and make it look like an anemone upside down. I know I've said that, but I prefer using it with a slit cut in the back. That way the hook can freely swing in and out of the bait. Either that or you side hook it. There's a couple of different ways to do it, but yeah, my favorite way is the slit method. The slit method, you really do hook them pretty well. It might affect durability, but it doesn't matter. It's worth it. You know, it's a terrific bait, and it shouldn't be underestimated. I'm sure every color of it would work. Like, that's how great that they are. Basically every color. There's only like 8 colors, but they would all work. Potentially there's going to be other ways to fish it too. I'm sure these aren't the only ways to fish it. These are just the ways that I fish it and that I have success with. It is a very versatile bait, being what it is. So would recommend you guys try these, or gals, try these, get your hands on them. And yeah, just have a great time. Go fishing with them. You can give them to anybody and they'll work. So, yeah. This is Leland TV. And thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Hit that like button if you haven't. And I appreciate you again for watching this video. Thanks again.